As EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 stop.
Bandit. Undercut.
Yo, Jackrabbit, come on. Get it.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Look at me.
Kamara trying the right side. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
General West.
Check 26.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
First down.
Ready up. 61. Matchbox lights.
All day, every day.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you, punk. Mike Butner.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's complete to Williams. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Cut. 180.
Gives it 50. Check my 50. I know he ain't got it.
On 1st down, gone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, watch it.
Maverick.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing on third. Gone. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Returnable for Grant. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Lawrence. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New Orleans.
Here we go. Set. 15, line. 15 line.
Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Mike, check, 59. Let's go.
2nd and 6. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Hayward. Strike 3, get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Break. Hey, 2. 56. Break.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
We're scoreless after 1. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Quick dance. Go. Whip.
DC.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to make it 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take...
He's got a man, complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of. This first half, maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah. Ready?
From the gun, Lawrence. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
Double tight.
2 for 1.
Now on 2nd and 16, Goff. And he will find his man on the outside. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
Hold on. Check.
Check three, check three.
What's that?
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Watch out, watch out.
Listen.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here we
go, 50.
Hey, seam 6.
Set the tone, defense, let's go. Mike 50.
Super.
Watch the twist.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Cornell, Ric Flair.
Watch safety creep.
Hey, Orbit.
Safety's creeping. Mike 50. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Mike's
11.
50.
11.
Wild Bill.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh?
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Go. Hey, exit.
Mike's 50.
Watch this.
3rd and long. It's gone. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Here we go, dudes. Here we come again.
Hey, kill.
Come again. Check it back.
Here we go. 76.
50 to Mike. 50.
Bravo.
You.
On 4th down, Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, Delta.
56 to Mike.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
I'm coming for you, son.
Check General West. Go.
56. Mike's 56.
Back to throw. Lawrence. eluding the pressure right. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mack. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Lawrence got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, Lawrence. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's got him. Touchdown, Saints. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 30 on second down, Goff, and he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Go, go, go. Mike's 50,
From the gun, it's Drake. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Mike 7.
Mike 50. We ain't giving him nothing today. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All day, punt. Hey, check. Mike 50.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence looking long for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Saints. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Ready to break.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He's got it to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Thomas. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Hey, foxtrot.
From the gun, Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
at the Panthers' 1-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Switch.
Score. You got that. You got help.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They'll run it with Kamara, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Hold on. Check.
Tighten up. Check 24. Kill. Turn up.
Challenge. Louis. 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. The Jets have scored again. They're really opening it up now. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood.
50, Mike, 50.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's going to float this one deep right. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And we're back now in Charlotte. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter.
18 Gator.
They run it again with Kamara. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first three quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task in hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Single. Whirling.
A shotgun snap for gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So it just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This is taken at the 23. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You ready?
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that memeans the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Hey, Charlie!
To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Check 99. Check 99.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Get it!
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, Zoo!
Let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Hey,
3rd and 2, Goff. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Rip left, rip left. Mike 5'9".
Go.
Run. Mike, check.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Value 3. All right. Come on, turtle.
There's Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Throw left side complete. It's Mack. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Army.
Hey, exit.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 13 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield that he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One last throw here for Goff. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll sink now to 0-4, and they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm